Hello, I am Devayani Ilangovan and my metric number 821834474. In this video, I am going to present my individual assignment about analysis of the T-Life company and the management principle implemented at Loop Holdings, Sundar and Berhad. The first objective of my assignment is what is management, and the second explain about four manager function the T-Life company, and the third who is the top manager at Loop Holdings, Sundar and Berhad, and explain about trend roles top manager perform in organization, and the fourth why innovation is important to CEO Brian Lu's job, and the lastly explain about how technology changes the manager's work today. The following one is background T-Life company. On February 17, 2017, Brian Lu and his company unveiled T-Life as its brand to take tea brewing to great heights. CEO Brian Lu unveiled brand its Pavilion KL outlet near the exact spot where he the first introduced brewed tea 6 years ago before going on to the open 165 outlets by the end of 2016. And he said, "We are proud to launch T-Life, a brand that will make tea great again. It was 6 years ago that I was operate the first kiosk to brew tea for Malaysian, and now we'll introduce a new tea culture to Malaysian." While he has a cool image, a sociable demeanor, to do underestimate the drive of founder of Loop Holdings, Sundar and Berhad. With a passion for mentoring upcoming business talent, he expanded his FB empire from a startup into the full-blown enterprise spanning franchise, outlet, and dining establishment. He is also notable influence of social media. Afterwards, what is management? The administration of a firm and a non-profit organization or a government entity as known as management. There is a numerous definition of management. Different experts have different points of view. According to the Kohn and Winstreich 1997, management is a process of planning, working together in a group, and achieving selected goals effectively. In a view of Joseph Massey, management is defined as a process by which a cooperative group directs action towards common goals. Management is a formal and systematic processing involving the process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling efficiently and effectively to achieve organizational goals. The next is management functions. Management requires an ability to navigate numerous procedural, structural, and interpersonal challenges in the process of guiding one's team to the completion of a various goal. Therefore, for management function concept, there are solutions to achieve firm expectation. Number 1 is planning, number 2 is organizing, number 3 is leading, and number 4 is controlling. Planning. Planning is a process that determines the goals of organization to be achieved and forms the most appropriate action to take to achieve the goals. Brian Lu used the SWOT analysis to decide the business path during the planning process. SWOT stands for strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. Launching the brand T-Life at a strategic location as Pavilion Kuala Lumpur, which is situated at the heart city of Kuala Lumpur, that making a huge successful commercial area at Malaysia. Over 70 delectable T-Life drinks on the menu and over 159 locations in Malaysia. Organizing. Organizing is a process of coordination or distribution of human resources and other resources within an organization to carry out tasks or plans that have been set to achieve organization tasks. Organizing can also be defined as a process that begins the implementation of plans by defining roles, developing working relationships, and efficiently allocated resources to accomplish the desired result goals. Leading. Leading is a process that influences employee behavior so that they can perform tasks or plans that have been made efficiently and effectively to achieve organization goals. According to the Linda Phillips Jonas, mentor and mentees who develop and manage successful mentoring partnership demonstrate certain distinct and distinctive abilities that enable learning and transformation. CEO Brian Lu has been able to effectively build his food and beverage empire from a startup to a full-fledged corporation. Controlling implies that the organization management is responsible for establishing defined standards and ensuring that employee performance meets those requirements, as well as taking necessary corrective action if employee performance does not meet those standards. As a result, this disparity between expected and actual results is keeping to bare a minimum. T-Life was able to establish their brand as a household favorite is this way. The following part is top managers at Loop Holdings Sdn Bhd. And the first one is Brian Lu, Chief Executive Officer, CEO. And the second, Chi Lang Lu, Chief Operating Officer, COO. And the third one is Brian Yeo, International Business Development Director. And the fourth is Lim Li Zi, Operating Director. I have 10 roles for top managers in management. The three main roles in management are interpersonal, informational, and decisional. Interpersonal. For the leader are in charge of directing and according staff action in order to achieve organization goals. The second, liaison. Liaison safe is between organization and external parties as like suppliers, customer, government official, and bank executive and others. And the third is figurehead. For the top executive, execute a number of symbolic and ceremonial responsibilities, act in accordance with their convenience when it comes to their social relationship with their employees and consumers. Second is informative, monitor and supervisor organization internal and external environments, and they gather important information for the organization benefit from the both within and outside organization. The second is disseminator. Top managers are responsibility to conveying information to employees in their organization in the form of facts and interpolation and the number of so that they can complete duties. The third is focus person. Top managers are responsibility for communicating information about organization planning, policies, activities and choices for those outside at the organization or to stakeholders. And the third is decision making. For the entrepreneur, top executives try to expand their company by producing, choosing, and implementing new ideas and in creative, critical, and innovative ways. And the second, negotiators. External parties, including as a supplier, capitalist, government, trade unions, and the others of negotiated with by top managers. Resources allocated. Top managers utilize their intelligence to dispatch organization resources according to the priority at the relevance and the task of each company parts. And the lastly is dispute handler. Top managers are responsible to collaboration with the employees and assist them with identifying and resolving problems. And for the next, importance of innovation in CEO Brian Lu jobs. A management innovation is a considerable departure from standard management concept, methods, and practice, as well as a departure from traditional organization forms that fundamentally modifies the way management work is done. The first one is opportunity to discover new markets. Organizations have an opportunity to exploring untapped market due to the presence of a new products and service. And the second is it ensures the organization long-term availability. For a company to last a long period, it must be innovated. The ability of a company to develop new products or service is critical. It's to long-term success. As a result, the organization ability to compete with a competitors will be able to change. The organization no longer needs a wait to the client demands. Instead, it should engage in continuous production of something new to meet a needs for the customers. And the next is how technology changed the managers' works today. Technology has aided managers in the transformation, transfer, processing, storage, and protection of information need and organizations. Number one is production. Production is technology can help to speed up the manufacturing process and ensure that products meets defined the requirements. And the second is marketing. In the process of performing marketing research, information and communication technology that ICT facilities can speed up the data collection process and allow it to be analyzed quickly and precisely. Consider the use of company blogs or social media can promote and market items on marketing. And the third is finance. The usage of technology can help save time when it comes to financial planning and budgeting for a new business. For example, in the addition of employee specialized software to generate budgets and related to finance reports, ICT facilities such as a debit, credit cards through ATM can be used for the types of all payment and receipt of money. And the fourth is human resources management. The usage of technology in human resource management can help enhance the system for tracking pupil attendance, employee attendance. And they also can use, for example, personal information can be updated through the system to keep track for employee data. And the last one is inventory management. Inventory can control done swiftly and accurately with the usage of specialized software that can determine whether an inventory number is too high and too low in order maintain of cost effectively level. For example, managers can now use the PowerPoint of sale post system on track inventory trends and leave. And here the last part of my assignment is conclusion. Understanding organization and management ideas as well as common workplace terminologies is necessary for good management. The key to identify managers are those who are good at absorbing concepts but also apply them effectively and efficiently to a variety of works of context and situation. And thank you so much for the watching.